to episode 2 of the King of Kings tournament. Over the next few weeks, we'll be going through a 32-man tournament. Already 4 of them are gone. We've already, at the start, you have Luigi will be facing Zod in the second round, and Mario versus Boo in the second round. We've already lost Sinestro, Bizarro, One Punch Man, and Link. And tonight we have Rayner versus Kick-Ass, Ichigo Kurosaki versus Kazuya, Kid Muscle, the still King of Kings champion, versus Randy Marsh, a rematch from FTX Mania, and Deadpool versus King. And in next week's episode we'll have Mr. Satan versus Colossus, Ken Masters versus Nightwing, Kevin Mask versus Anti-Venom. Wow, we just had that match. And M. Bison versus Superman 3. Oh, the main champion is in this. Then in the final round of the final block C. Sorry, D even. We'll have Azrael versus Naba, teammates facing each other. Red Robin versus Robin, brothers versus brother. Dante versus Varel Zod, and then you have Hal Jordan versus Superman 2. They're the block. This is block B, that's C and D. Kick-Ass from this is also Light Lantern Cores facing off with the Y, Kyle Rayner, and the Sinestro Core with Kick-Ass. Big event, big stadium here for the King tournament, where the local Coliseum is a very quaint little place. A lot of people. I wonder what the single worst seat is. Must be at the top. When you hear about the comp tickets, like if you get a comp ticket and you're front row, you've done quite well. But that's obviously to piss off somebody. And already said in the first episode, double count out means both people are eliminated. You can win by count out. It's not really fair, but you can do it. That's what Zod did. Kyle Rayner, who will be going to One Bad Day. He's in the main event. The 6-man Armageddon 30-minute Iron Man match. He's also in this tournament. He's going to be doing a lot. I won't spend this entire episode talking about the future of the channel as I did in Wednesday's episode, where I talked about the 2K19 for the entire 30 odd minute episode. But I have done a few things with the arena. So the King or the Friday show will be the blue and black, where the Wednesday show, well, blue and see-through really, or negative space, I think this people call that, where the Wednesday show will be the red brand. Kick-Ass with a lovely little, well, go nowhere with the rest spot, the headlock, the white lantern, the most powerful lantern. Irish ripping. Oh, and a big old Samoan headbutt. Devon, if you watch the watch along before Fastlane, a Samoan, I won't say who, did a headbutt and going, well, he's Samoan, they have harder heads. And I can't believe, well, I know it won't be in Botchamania or something like OSW Old School podcast, because they don't watch the watch along, which isn't. I'm sure you can find on the network, or you can find. Well, if you could find one network, that would be deadly, because I definitely know Jay Hunter. Let Jay Hunter know. And you probably can tell I've been watching OSC for a while, because I've been talking about the Brett rope, the middle rope, the most dangerous rope. Oh, like variant in like an spine buster, or Alabama Slam kind of there. That is a lovely bookend. And Kyle Rayner, can you get to the next round? And he can. Wow. Wow. So sorry, Kick-Ass. You don't get any respect. You really don't, do you? Kyle Rayner is just coming off a very long reign with the net champion. It'd be weird booking for him to lose, even though this isn't pre-tournament. I'm not playing fucking 4 matches. He's in round 2 now. Good thing, because he's on 2K19. Not all of them on the rosters on 2K19. His opponent definitely wasn't. It's not fucking looking for Kick-Ass. And here we go. We have Ichigo Kurosaki versus Kazuya. I don't care if that's not how you pronounce his name. It's the best you're gonna get from me, because I have listened to so many videos of people talking about his name, and I keep hearing them say different versions of his name. So I'm gonna say Kazuya. Because I said Kazuya. Ichigo getting ready to. Are you ready to walk into hell? Sadly, Ichigo is someone I cannot find. And in 19, which is a shame. So I don't want to let. So people I don't have in the new game is Kick-Ass, Ichigo, Kazuya, Randy Marsh. Like I have a lot of them. It was kind of when I was looking back at Manias, FTX Manias in the past. I did have a few people for a few years. I had I was really surprised with some of the people I had for so long. With like L-Man, I think it was in 2 Manias. Surprised because I jumped from storyline to storyline when I used to do that. With the Sinestro Core was really big, and then the 4 Horsemen went nowhere. But I'm trying to pick up in this one with the Hell tile being a real factor again here. He looks so angry. Kazuya from Tekken and Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, which I kind of hope they finish the Bleach anime by doing one more season, or at least just finishing the manga. always pissed me off, where you know the manga goes on a lot longer. Like, look at Naruto. Like, if you start reading that, let's say you're in your 50s, and you start reading that or watching the anime when it first came out, going, Jesus, this is a bit alright. It's still not being finished dubbed yet. Like, they're not at the final bit of the dub. Like, Boruto, the first 100 episodes of Boruto is out. And they still haven't finished dubbing Naruto. Get your shit together. Like, straight up, get your shit together. I also put a lot of time 19. I put a lot of time giving a lot of people actual finisher moves, so they don't all smoke and drop. He must have been one of the people I missed, because I've done it a few times, and there's been a few times like you'd go into the teams and all your teams are gone. Like, what happened there? Very buggy. And this tournament, as you know, has standard rules, and I know I said the second round might be 203. They're all just going to be single fall matches, all standard matches. But a double KO, you're going to be counted out. Disqualification. You get disqualified. It's your own goddamn fault. Big clothesline to the outside there to Kazuma. You don't even have Heipachi. I always said Heipachi, because it's the only way I can remember his name. Is like, hi, Pachi. The winner of this will be facing Randy Marsh. No, sorry. CAW Rayner. Oh, if Randy wins now, it'd be so nice. I do these matches in order. But that's what I found so weird. Because I've been rewatching from 97's Montreal Screwjob to the end of the Attitude Era in 2001. Some would say WrestleMania 17, the end of the Attitude Era. I'd say the end of the Attitude Era was when the brand split happened. And Kazuma wins. That's when I would say that's when the Attitude Era ended. It just has a better ending point than Austin McMahon shaking hands. But that's my opinion. But like, there's tournaments on. There's been a few tournaments. King of Kings, gone through a few of them. But it's so fascinating that you'd have the tournament. They'll show you the graphics for the tournament, but they won't do the matches in that order. Like, you know, match 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be match 1, 4, 2, 3. They could do it in such weird orders, and people got buys because they didn't have enough people to put in the enough main eventers. Not even give a mid carder, and they just screwed. And here we go, match 3. This card is so much quicker when you don't give it a time limit. And here is the defending, well, not really defending, Kid Muscle. Last year's King of Kings. A new attire, a new look, a new feel. Like, they also never finished his manga in the anime. I know there's a bit more. I don't think there was that much more. I think there was a few more. I think a few more books, really. But I know at least Kevin Mask beats him in a match. But he did get a few costume changes. Even though the sleek one, him and Kevin Mask I thought were just perfect. His new design was so much better than the debut design, really, of his other one. More sleek with the runners. Yeah. But his dad's manga came back like last year. They restarted doing his one, which is a bit interesting because they have an unintentional, maybe intentional, blackface or minstrel show character called Lord Muscle, where they kind of retroactively changed his colour from black with the pink lips to red with pink lips. Wow, he's basically Disco Inferno. Alright, Kevin. Kid Muscle has a chance to win the tournament. Become two-year running. Oh, straight off to the outside. Which of these two cannot wrestle? 2-year running with the title. Oh! Woo! Well, a podcast I think I've started listening to and I found it so interesting is the 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff. I've started it randomly, but I just listened to the Ultimate Warrior one and Ric Flair's 70th. I'm talking about Ric Flair being on the booking team and telling people I'm not on the booking team and finding it so stressful. I kind of enjoy, and even though I then had to listen to, because he did a podcast about Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho did the podcast going, well, this is what I felt. And it's actual real fun. The Chris Jericho one was a real fun one, listening to the 83 Weeks and Chris Jericho. I'm just saying, I don't really listen, like Stone Cold. I've listened to a few of his podcasts, and he's Stone Cold is so good at interviewing people. If he's interviewing you, he is so good at it. Him and Vince did a great talk. It was so good because he just goes from topic to topic really quick, going, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Why is people not hungry? CM Punk. What happened there? Taker. I really think Austin is so like Austin. I don't know why he doesn't. I say he doesn't particularly want to, but I don't know why he doesn't do a bit of commentary now and again, like for a pay-per-view here. Though Austin's going commentary or interview. Like Austin should definitely have his Smoke and Ranch interviews, talk show. You had the Piper's Pay, Jeritron, stuff like that. Austin's very good with interviews. He's really good, and Mick Foley's good. When he took over for Austin for a little bit, I think he only did one episode with Shane. Shane has had great ideas, and his dad's like, no. Shane was like, ECW, it should be a. Oh my god, are we gonna have another count out? It should be an online series, so people can get to watch it when they want, and we're not stuck in this little box with networks. If we're online, we can do a lot more. We can be extreme. and they're like, oh, someone's interested. Shane also talks. Now that was on Untold about the return of ECW, and then we just again, yeah, it was a disaster. But Shane was like, should buy ECW in 2000. He was trying to get Vince to buy ECW and buy UFC. Imagine McMahon owning UFC. Now I could see the storylines being a little bit more extreme, but I can see Vince loving Conor McGregor. He's like, he's such an heel. He's such a heel. But Vince, I don't know why Vince should definitely do more podcasts. More, he doesn't do a lot of interviews, but it'd be great to hear his philosophy in building people and having matches. What's his philosophy and how he does it, how he goes about doing it. Where it used to be just him and Pat Patterson coming up with storylines around his pill. Now he's like 20 writers. Oh my lord! Oh, smagging hell! Randy Marsh has beaten the title's now vacated. He's still going to hold it till the end of this tournament. But wow! Of the 8 people and the several I don't have in the new game, it hasn't that 2 of them so far are in it. Randy Marsh could be the king. I had all my money on Kid. All my money on Kid there. Alright, let's get to the last match. Well, so in the second round, we call Rayner versus Kazuya, and Randy Marsh Randy Marsh versus one of these 2 opponents, not components. Deadpool in his X Factor attire, or a secret X Factor, when his powers were gone for a bit. Deadpool. Though these 2, Deadpool and King, a bow in 19. Like, I made Kazuya, I'm sure I can make him again. Here, oh, and it's more of a classic Tekken attire. The King. Or King, even. Can't believe Randy Marsh won. I'm really shocked about that one. No lie, I'm really shocked Randy Marsh won. So I would like it if 2K, the people who make it, would look at all the games at the CAWs and the create a wrestler and what you used to be able to do. Now you can do a lot more, but there's some things you can't do. A lot more options. You can also give patterns to outfits, and you had a lot more options. Like you could control the length of the shirts, the sleeves, or grow their hair, make it shorter or longer. Stuff I don't know why they haven't added back in. These people, these 2, just finished the TMT Cup with King getting to the top 4. Deadpool did not get in the top 4, and Mask was released right after it. Oh yeah, Mask's gone. Deadpool coming up for this finish that everyone seems to fucking do. It's kind of a move that you see 2 people win with. The Merc with the mouth. Oh, a running Superman punch. I don't know how WWE get away with the Superman punch. The name of it? It must be Superman punch. Superman punch. Or the Superman punch. It's not like Rhino changing the Y for an I. Or Pac instead of Pac. Or China. I think she misspelled. She changed the spelling. I always do enjoy wrestlers when they go from one company to another company and keeping their gimmick by spelling their name different. Pendulum neck breaker there. I can only think of Rhino at the moment because I'm not sure if China. I think they mainly called it Night Wonder World. She didn't even speak once. It's like they didn't trust her to speak. Like when she was in TNA. She teamed with Kurt. She didn't speak once. Said nothing but worked for TNA. And I do know Rhino changed the spelling from an I to an E, from an I to a Y, from a Y to an I. Because he removed it from a singlet. Lazy bastard. I'm trying to think of who else did stuff like that. Like, it's a really lazy. He doesn't even change his gimmick. Like, I couldn't say Ken Kennedy and Ken Anderson because one was a kayfabe name and one was a real name. But if you can think of any lame, again, a Warrior and the Ultimate Warrior, like he legally changed his name to Warrior. Small brawl into the outside. Yeah, if you can think of anyone who had really lame name changes, let us know in the comments down below. Because I can only think of Rhino at the moment. I want to say China. Well, I mean, like, just misspelling it differently. I know X-Pac went. I think he was in one company as Pac. Not 6-pack, but Pac. Like, Sean Waltman is a much better name than X-Pac. Because what the fuck is an X-Pac? It's a Pac. Is it Pac Cup? What? Like, what? It's X-Pac. Like, he was the 1-2-3 kid, the kamikaze kid. I don't know, I just didn't call him fucking Sean Waltman. And King won that. Wow. Wow, so it's gonna be Randy Marsh versus King. I'm not surprised with that result. So Kyle Rayner, Kazuya, Randy Marsh, and King are in the next round, and I'll see you all at the next episode of Coliseum. So I've been HoDaMan. That's HoDaMan. Till next time, take care. Goodbye. See ya! How did Randy win?